Look at these numbers. 80.5% of people lost money doing this one specific thing this year. But last year, only 24.3% lost money. What were these folks doing? They were shopping online and they gave their money to a scammer, even though they thought it was a legit site. So to protect your money, Lachelle Yates from the Better Business Bureau is here. She's an expert in all things scam and consumer protection related, and she's here to answer your questions. Here's how you get your question answered. The number is 336-379-5775. We've got a typo in there. We're going to fix that for you. Again, it's 379-5775, the number right there at the bottom of your screen. All right, so Lachelle, we were just talking about online scams and how people lost a whole bunch of money more this year than last year. And that is just kind of like, well, that's because all of us were buying more this year.
Yeah, I think that is an excellent point. That is the reason that more people lost money. But also scammers have really taken advantage, and they know that we're shopping more. So they're putting out even more fake sites and fake products, causing us to lose more money.
All right, we have a couple of different ways that people are losing money online from fake sites and counterfeit goods and things of that nature. So we kind of want to put that up so that we'll be able to kind of talk through that. Buying a product, getting a counterfeit one, that's one. There's another one, you don't get what you ordered.
Yep. We hear that a lot from people that order one thing and what actually shows up in the mail is something completely different.
All right, so when that happens, they're thinking to themselves, can I get my money back? And the short answer is sometimes yes, sometimes no, and it really depends on how you paid. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. The best way to shop online is to use a credit card, because that way, if there ends up being a problem, you can dispute the charge with your credit card company, and you have 90 days to do that. So always remember that, because that's one thing that scammers will do is string you along, and then you'll get past that 90 days and you can't get your money back. You run more risk if you use your debit card that's tied to your checking account or your savings account. Banks' rules are not quite as stringent as to giving you the money back. And also, you're out that money, where with your credit card, it's just on that bill while you're waiting for the bank to take care of it. But if it came out of your bank account, that money's gone, you don't have your product, or you have the wrong one, and then you don't have any money to go and buy the real thing.
So this question is coming in and it says, what are some of the most commonly counterfeited items?
So some of the most commonly counterfeited items are apparel. That's a big one. Think NFL jerseys, think anything coach, like a belt or sunglasses. Footwear is another big one. That's actually second. Watches and jewelry is a close third. So be on the lookout for that it's not real. Handbags, wallets, and I think we've all seen that. It's easy to think of being on a street corner and seeing a fake purse or something like that. But with these counterfeit websites, people are making the website look so legitimate, and it's because they've stolen pictures and text from the real seller's website. So you want to be really careful. And if you are going to be buying some of these items, big name items, go to that company's website. So let's say go to coach.com and see who they say their authorized resellers are. And then you'll be able to see if the website that you're on that's got this great price is one of the companies that's allowed to actually resell some of these items. That's a way to protect yourself.
All right, this person asked this question. Are there red flags to look out for that tell me, hey, this item is bogus?
Yes. So there's a couple things. One, if you know that Nike pair of shoes is $150 and you're only paying $50, that's probably a red flag. But also, even sometimes now, scammers, they know we've told people, they know we're looking at this, so they will lower the price a little bit. So those are harder to spot. So also on the websites, you want to look for bad grammar, bad pictures, although again, they're getting smarter and they're improving the way the website looks. But if there's no contact information, that's a huge red flag. If it's just an email address, they could be anywhere in the world, which makes it really hard to go after them to try to get your product back. But the best way to protect yourself is go to bbb.org, I'll do a little plug, and put in the name of the company or the website to see what people are saying. Also, you could do the name of that company or the website and complaints, and do that as a Google search, because I tell you, if people have lost money, they're going to be talking about it online.
And sometimes we use the little trick of putting them in quotations, either the name or the word complaints, and that actually helps kind of bring down that search.
Absolutely, yeah. Put quotes. If it's the name of a company, put quotes around the name of the company and then complaints. That'll get you a lot further.
All right, this person says, is there a BBB list online that shows businesses that are known for shady practices?
Wow, that would be a really long list. But if we have a report on that company, you just right at the top of the homepage, there's a box where you can search for the name of the business. And if we have a profile on them, then it's going to come up and we're going to tell you right up close to the top what their letter grade is and how many complaints they have.
And that's if you know the name of the company.
Yeah, but you can also search for the name of the website too. So you could try that. But yeah, I mean, any website that you go to, it's not just going to be a website name. They're going to have a company name somewhere in the information.
And you need to go and, again, do the complaints and the website name or the company name, go on the BBB as well and take a look at that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We're going to continue to take your questions. The number is right there at the bottom of your screen, 336-379-5775. When we come back, we're going to talk about that COVID study text that has been going around that is definitely a scam and how to know if you can really get in on a real study or not. That's coming up next.